Caleb Williams' career. I don't know what is happening with it. He's a rookie, I get that. But Chase, again, under 200 yards passing. Now, shout out to the Chicago Bears, a franchise my brother was a part of. Chase, y'all were teammates there. They got the W, but the number one overall pick only threw for 157 yards. Once again, he was running for his life. James, I will be honest. I didn't leave that game feeling any better about Caleb Williams. I didn't leave that game saying, oh, Caleb has figured it out. I didn't leave that game saying, oh, the switch finally went off. I didn't leave that game saying, yeah, Shane Waldron, offensive coordinator, he's finally got Caleb in a rhythm. I didn't leave that game saying, man, Caleb threw a lot of NFL throws. Though the Bears got the W, similar to week one when their defense was astounding, the Bears won in spite of, or the Bears won with Caleb Williams, but not because of Caleb Williams. Yeah. I'm still worried about Caleb still, despite the win. Where do you stand?
To be honest with you, I'm worried too, and I would love for Chase to go because I'm not encouraged. I'm not encouraged by nothing really offensively. The only thing that encouraged me on Sunday offensively was Swift. But other than that, I'm not encouraged. I don't think he's seen the right stuff. I think he's a one-read dude and get out of there. But if that's the case, let's get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a one read and I'm standing in here still. Like, Russell Wilson was special for a long time at one read, create. And nobody knew because he was making plays and we gave him a nickname, Dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? So if that's what you're going to do, get out of there. I'm just not encouraged because it is some simple throws to where you don't got to be the number one overall pick to make. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be this Heisman winner, this special quarterback from USC to make those throws. I'm just not encouraged right now. I know he's a rookie. I'm not saying he's going to be a bad player by any other imagination. I don't know what Caleb Williams is going to be. But these 4 weeks of the season, I can't sit here and say I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged by Jaden Daniels, win or lose. I'm encouraged by Bo Nix, win or lose. Like, they just look like they're looking at the right stuff. 4 weeks in a row of worried. Bo Nix, you could say maybe 2 weeks out of the 4. Jaden Daniels, maybe 1.
All right, James.
But Caleb Williams is 4 weeks, dog.
I know, but you're we talked offset, and you were saying how, you know, the Broncos did beat the Jets on the road.
They
and
did.
The quarterback was Bo Nix, and you gave him credit for that.
I didn't give him credit for the win.
Now, bro, now
Defense is why they won.
In a real game, right, I've only seen it happen one time in my whole life where a quarterback could throw for like 60 yards and they win the game, right? I seen him do it, Bo Nix, and I seen this guy from the Steelers do it, Justin Fields.
But really quick before you get in your take, can we sit here through 4 weeks and say we are more encouraged by Bo Nix than Caleb Williams?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't judge rookies like that.
I'm not saying judging. I'm just saying what we're seeing.
Is like, we can see this now as a rookie, right? And then next year, we can be like, yo. Or the end of the season, like, yo, did you see Caleb? So
no doubt.
This all takes time. I mean, Bo Nix, he threw for 60 yards. That really happened. Like 6 and a 0. And they won the game. And I guess he's going to go on that, and they're going to parade him and pat him on the back. But it's a win. And anytime a rookie does well at all, like, you got to give him credit for it. They won this game. The Bears did. Despite how Caleb looked, he threw a touchdown pass. That did happen. He's a rookie, James.
I know what he is. Encourage me, Shady. I'm trying to get encouraged.
I'm happy for the brother, though. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm happy for him to get his win. But I'm not worried about him. Look, the Bears won 24-18. I wouldn't say in spite of him, because what Caleb Williams was, really for the first time in his career this past game, was a game manager. He managed the game. He handed the ball off to DeAndre Swift. He threw it to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift had 150 yards, 160 yards, finally got going. That offensive line played a little bit better. Most importantly, Shane Waldron, the offensive coordinator, he came into the week sitting down with players, sitting down with coaches. You need to be more aggressive. You got to be more aggressive. You got to call these plays for Caleb. You know what he did? He wasn't more aggressive. He ran the ball more than he threw it for the first time this year. Caleb Williams only threw the ball 23 times. He took the ball out of his hands, said, hey, rookie quarterback, you're not ready for this right now. Let's run the football 28 times. Let's play good defense. This is how the Bears are going to have to win football games at this point in Caleb's career. Now, we look at Jaden Daniels this year. He's off to the best start really since C.J. Stroud last year. Jaden Daniels and C.J. Stroud, that is norm. We should not say this is how it should be, because you look at years and years of rookie quarterbacks. They played outstanding. So I think that, with all the hype compared to Caleb Williams in college, plus the success of Jaden Daniels this year and C.J. Stroud, it's skewing our mind on what we think a rookie quarterback should be. And I think that actually, I love the way that Shane Waldron called that game because he took the ball out of Caleb Williams' hands and said, just make the throws when you need to. He completed 73% of his passes. He didn't have a turnover. He's not overwhelming in success, but he's not underwhelming either. He can win with Chicago being mediocre right now.
Let's get back to this, because Chase, you said something. You said Jaden Daniels, C.J. Stroud, that's not the norm. But Caleb Williams is not normal. I need to see that from him. Let's readdress it after the commercial break. Are we still worried about Caleb Williams despite the win? They got the W, I get it. But it's 2 wins. He had 94 passing yards and 157 passing yards. Shout out to the Bears, but I'm still worried. Chase, answer that. Absolutely balled out yesterday. They dominated the Bills quite literally from the first snap to the echo of the whistle. 87-yard touchdown run by Derrick Henry on the first play. And Lamar Jackson, he absolutely balled out himself. A dominant, convincing, star-studded performance by the star himself. Well, bring us on camera first, Colton. Can we see? Can I talk to the people first? Bring us on camera. Bring us on camera. Bring us on camera. I'm supposed to just toss the sound right there for y'all to hear, but what I need y'all to know in the facility, at least your boy, not so brash, that when it gets something wrong, can't acknowledge that we got something wrong.
As y'all should.
Y'all, take a listen.
Whoa, I want to hear hold up.
Who do you trust more, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen?
It's Josh Allen easily for me right now.
Who do I trust more in this game right here? It's Josh Allen.
I always thought that Josh was better, right? I just look at the way he plays. He can throw it at a high rate. He can run it at a high rate.
Josh is a scarier football player than Lamar Jackson.
Scary. You said scary, and I said easily.
You gotta have. Wait,
I wasn't on there.
you gotta have the biggest apology. You gotta have the second biggest apology.
Okay, at least I'm not the biggest, because you said scary.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. What's that one dude in court who said, I said, Lamar, that I'm sorry. Tell the Ravens, I'm sorry.
Tell the Ravens, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not apologizing that much, though. I'm not apologizing at all, actually. Because y'all said it was levels to it. And y'all said that Josh is way bigger level than Lamar. And I said, no, that's not true. I said they both were on the same level. And I think that Josh is just better quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, but even them losing like that and then getting the hell beat out of him, I mean, I think I would take Josh still before I take Lamar. I think we all would.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't change my, watching that game,
nah.
I didn't watch that game and say, yeah, Lamar better than Josh.
No.
I watched that game and say, hell of a job by the Ravens, hell of a job by Lamar. Josh, you ain't got enough. But that game didn't skew me all the way. But again, I said, Lamar, that I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What about you?
I owe Lamar, you know, when your homeboy across the room or somebody across the field. I owe him one of them because, yes, I may still take Josh, but Lamar the real dang deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was saying. He's real deal.
But to be honest with you, I did sit up here and say it does sound crazy that we're all just picking Josh because of how special Lamar is, but Lamar put on a show.
Yes, he did.
With his arm, with his legs, whatever he had to do. He put on a show. So I owe him, my bad, dog. I owe him one of them. But Lamar went to work last night, man. He was the best player on the field.
Was he? Derrick Henry.
Come on.
Come on. Be fair. Be fair. Be honest.
Running was the best player on the field.
Oh, okay. All right. So you owe him like that
Lamar-
across?
3 passing, 1 rushing.
Okay, 1 running, 1 receiving, and he almost had 200 yards. I'm a running back. I'm just
199.
8.1 at carry. You
199.
tell me.
At 30 years old.
You know how hard it is to do that?
That is different, but
Let's not divide them, though.
somebody threw
They
it
did
back,
good
yes.
together.
They
though.
did.
And I think that Lamar Jackson is a special player. Like, there's only one level. There's 3 levels. One is Patrick Mahomes is up here, right? I think the guys like Josh, Burrow, and Lamar, they in that tier group.
Second tier, yeah.
And then everything else is like good quarterbacks like the Bakers and all them other guys. And then the rest is just the real average guys. So, but Lamar and Josh are on the same level. I just think that Josh is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is crazy.
But
for me, it's always a
But
rotating.
it's not like a big joint.
And not only that, it's what you want. It's what you want as a quarterback. There's a lot of other people that might say they want Lamar.
That's cool,
Depending
though,
on
because it's so
what-
close.
Cool, exactly.
Yes, they're so close.
It really ain't no bad answer.
They're both nice.
Both
I would
nice.
take Lamar in a heartbeat.
Just to preface the apology, because I do owe him. You know, you're doing that. I'm like, hey, I'm dapping him up. My bad, dog.
For sure. Hey, look him in the eyes, too.
Yeah, and I look him in his eyes and be like, hey, like,
Because the way you started it off,
Easily.
I said easily. But